I'm Michelle from Nannies on Call, and today we're going to talk about when you're late for your interview. So not just your nanny interview, but any interview. And unfortunately, we see this every week. So every week, a nanny rolls up late to their interview, and 9 times out of 10, they do not handle it properly. So how should you handle it? 1, if you're going to be late for an interview, you should call ahead. You know before you walk through that door late that you're going to be late. Whether you're having trouble finding parking, the bus was running late, there was more traffic than you expected. It happens, and we understand that. But you have to be proactive and let the person you're interviewing with know you're going to be late. Okay, what happens if you don't do that? You show up, and nannies often walk through the door and say, "Hi, I'm here for my interview." And we have to say, "But you're 5 minutes late." And often it's met with, "I'm never late. There's excuses. I'm never late. Traffic was bad, whatever." It's not a good way to start, because here's the problem. If you are late today, it shows that you are going to be potentially 5 minutes late to every day of your working. So when you're working, it shows that you can't be on time. So it's so important to be on time and be proactive. If you are late, you didn't call, you walk through the door, you should lead with, "I apologize that I'm 5 minutes late. I'm so sorry. Are we still able to have the interview?" And I say 5 minutes, but people are often anywhere from 5 to up to 30 minutes late, and they walk through the door and expect to be interviewed. Well, we have interviews stacked up back to back, so often we can't interview that person. So you need to take accountability for what you've done, apologize for what you've done, ask if you could still be interviewed, and if not, is there another time that we can set up an interview, and apologize profusely. If it's only a few minutes late, often you're going to get away with it and they're going to interview you. Certainly at Nannies on Call, we will. But if you're much more than 10 minutes late, chances are you've lost the job. So go early, know where you're going. If you're early, sit at a coffee shop and wait, and then walk up. Just as bad as being 5 minutes late, nannies who walk in half an hour early, it's difficult as well. So we often send them for a coffee and ask them to come back. And some of those nannies are actually often a few minutes late. So if you're sitting in a coffee shop, make sure you're at your interview 5 minutes early. But being on time and that first impression, we've talked about that in a previous video. Your first impression is so important. So don't let being late by 5 minutes leave a bad taste in either the family's mouth or the agency's mouth. So be on time, take accountability, and be proactive. That's all for that one. It's pretty easy, but it happens every week. So we want to help you get the job and not lose the job because of little things like this. So again, comment below if you have anything to say or suggestions for other nannies. And if we can help you in any way, please do reach out. We'd love to hear from you. See you next week.